Namaste and welcome to La Vie Sound and Yoga. I'm Laura, and this Yin Yoga sequence should give you more self-acceptance. The topic of acceptance and especially self-acceptance is, I think, a really important topic and quite a difficult topic because we are all struggling a little bit to accept our body, what we are thinking, what we are feeling. So I hope that this sequence will help you to cultivate a little bit more self-acceptance. By myself, on my personal way of growing my self-acceptance, Yin Yoga was a huge tool, and I'm really, really grateful that I discovered Yin Yoga because it gave me a lot of this acceptance. So I hope I can share a little bit with you. We will start by seated in seated position, but with a long leg. So we are stretching our legs out on our mat. And then see here that you sit nicely grounded with your sitting bones. And like always in Yin Yoga, but especially in this sequence, please respect and accept your own boundaries of your body. So don't overstretch or pull yourself or force yourself into anything. Please respect what your body is able to do. And by accepting, we give security to our body and we can let go even more. So we start by putting our right foot onto the mat. So bend the right knee and open the right knee to the side. So the right foot, the sole of the foot, comes to the inner thigh around. And now what we are doing, we will lean forward. And as I said, just as far as it's acceptable for you. So if it's here, it's totally fine. If it's lower, it's totally fine. Make your way slowly into the posture that you can feel the first resistance. And then you are staying where you feel the resistance. And we stay a little bit longer in the posture because it's Yin Yoga. And to cultivate this way of acceptance. And in this form of our body where we are now, it's a great way because it's a forward fold. So it's a really humble position where we are bending towards something, or we are bent off something in a way. And this means that we accept things rather than to fight against. And often to accept things make life quite more easy because we are not distracted by things how they should be or how we want them to be. It takes a lot of energy to always think about how things should be, right? Try to let your breath flow really naturally. And we have here the stimulation of the backside of our body, especially from the stretched leg, the left leg, and also all up in the spine. And if your thoughts are wandering off or you come into a thought that you don't want to accept the position anymore, then just come back to your breath. Breathe in and out and focus on this rhythm of your breath. Maybe even close your eyes to cultivate this inside view rather than to look outside to others, how you want to look like, how you want to be like. It's more about to look within what feels good, right? Take the last couple of breaths here. Then really slowly roll your body upright again into a straight back position. Help your knee come up and straighten the right leg out to the left. And then we change the left knee bends, foot to the floor, and then open the left knee that the left foot come into the inside of your thigh, to the inside of your thigh. See that you sit nice and grounded, and the legs can be super relaxed. Also, when we lean forward, our back can round. We don't need to have a super straight back. And with the same care about your boundaries, your limits, and with the same acceptance and humbleness, lean forward. Wherever your point of resistance is, stay there. And wait. Sometimes we need to wait to cultivate this acceptance. It is not like a switch we start. It takes time. And when we now first start to work with the acceptance of the boundaries of our body, we start to work with the acceptance of our body, which is, I think, often a huge topic in our society, that we feel we want to look different or like him or like her. And by not accepting our body, we develop habits or thoughts which we think they are right and they're the reality, but they are not. So in these positions, we also stimulate energy lines, and in this one, the energy line of the water, which brings more acceptance and which brings this flow. And when we are flowing with life, we are not stuck with like patterns or habits, which brings us out of this flow and out of this acceptance. Keep your natural breath and see what you can feel in this posture, the shape of your body. And take the last breath here. Nice. And then slowly roll your upper body back up. Release the left leg to the right and come back on to your back on your mat. And for 1-2 breaths, just feel what your body is now having as sensation. Just observe without any judgments, just to be in full acceptance of how your body is reacting right now to the flow of energy. Good. And then roll yourself totally on the right side of your body. And you can place your head into your right hand. And the upper left leg bends and you bring the knee in front of you. So it's important that it's the upper leg. So if you're on your right side, it's the left leg, which is in front. Then the lower leg, which is the right leg, you bend the right knee and you push the knee away from you. So like you want to bring it away from the mat. And then take your left arm and like you are wanting to draw a big half round in the air, you lean backwards. So this arm is just giving you this direction to lean back. And with this leaning back, you can release your head maybe on your arm. I like to have my arm as a pillar. And then eventually your left hand is catching the right foot, but it is not necessary that the foot catches the hand catches the foot. So maybe your arm and leg just stays in this position, or maybe you want to catch the foot. So, and here again, it's the acceptance of your body. If your body is not allowing you to catch the foot, then it's totally right and it doesn't matter. Try to open the chest a little bit up to the ceiling without forcing, but it's more the opening up than the leaning towards the earth. And what's happened here now is that we open the chest, especially the left side of the chest. And within our chest, there's the home of the heart. And the heart is ruling all the emotions, and also the emotions of self-love, self-worth, and of course also self-acceptance, which comes all together. So by opening here, we allow maybe all these feelings to widen, to shine. And as well, we have a little compression in the lower back where there are our kidneys at home. And the kidneys are in traditional Chinese medicine related to our basic trust. And if we are connected to this basic trust and we nourish this basic trust, we also are more in acceptance, because we know that everything what is happening for a reason and for our own growth and our own good. Also the breath, how the breath is flowing really naturally through your body, through the chest, and all the parts which are getting more space maybe. Really nice. Take the last 2 breaths here. And if you hold your foot, then let go of the foot so the legs can straighten again. And then slowly roll onto your belly to the earth. Maybe make a pillow with your hands for your forehead. And then let the whole chest and front body just melt into your mat. Let go of everything what maybe got released from your chest and your heart space, which restricts you to cultivate more self-acceptance. Good. And we change to the other side. Roll yourself on your left side. You can just roll. I just changed my position. So the left side, and then you put your head into the left hand. And now the upper leg is the right leg. So you bend the right knee, place it in front of you, that it's nice and stable here. The lower left leg bends and you push the left knee away from you. And now it's again this direction with the right arm, which goes back. And then you lean backwards, maybe place the head onto your lower arm. And then eventually the right hand catches the lower left foot. And if not, again, then just let the arm and the leg exactly in this position rest there. Also, if you have any pain in your knee, please don't catch the foot. And otherwise, just stay in this form of your body, in this shape, and feel what it does, where you can feel something, where you get maybe a stretch or compressions or more tightness. We should feel now opening in our right chest and shoulder area, maybe also a stretch in the right arm. So we open the other side of the chest. And acceptance sometimes means also that we need to open ourselves to new things, to new ideas, to new thoughts and new habits. Because to cultivate acceptance, it's like a habit for our body, which we maybe did different before, to say to us, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. So if we are now telling ourselves, oh, it's actually great, I accept how I look, I accept what I feel, I accept what I think, then our body is learning this. And then it will be normal after a while. But it takes a while. Whenever you want, close your eyes to go within to this inner world where we know that everything is happening for us. Great. Then take the last 2 breaths here. If you got hold of the foot, let go of the foot and slowly roll back onto your belly on your mat, releasing everything what was stored maybe in your heart center and what you can let go of with acceptance. Good. And then just turn onto your back, that you are back with the back to the body and the front is wide and open. Place the feet on the floor and then let both knees fall to the side that the soles of your feet are meeting. So you can either bring the feet closer to you or further away from you. And then bring one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart center. Close your eyes. And if you want, you can also let your eyes open. And for this very moment, just arrive into a place where you accept that you are here right now in your body, which has the shape, the form as it is right now, with all the emotions which are flowing within you and the thoughts which are running through your head. Feel the breath which is moving your body. And with each inhale, inhale more acceptance into your body. And with the exhale, let go of things which are restricting you to do this. Inhale acceptance into your body, to the very, very present moment right now. And exhale, let go. A couple of breaths more, relaxing and like sinking into this space and the feeling of accepting you like you are fully, maybe just in this moment. Wonderful. And then slowly bring your knees back together. And then take the knees close to your chest. Hug the knees with both of your arms. And just stay here for a couple of breaths in this hug of yourself, this embrace with full love and acceptance to yourself. Wonderful. And then roll to one side. Stay 1-2 breath on this side. And then slowly find your way up into a seated position of your choice. And either bring your hands on your heart or maybe bring your hands together and let your chin fall to your chest in a way of gratitude. Gratitude is also a way or a step on the way of self-acceptance. So say thank you to yourself. And I will say a big thank you to you that we can practice together, that we create self-acceptance together. And I wish to see you another time, either here online, on YouTube, or in other ways, or maybe also in person. We are in Spain organizing retreats and training. So have a look in our video description. And otherwise, see you in the other videos. Namaste, and thank you so much.